On the west side of the Black Forest fire, there is a staging area there, and Marshal Zellinger is there as well. He's been watching some of the water trucks being loaded up there. And Marshal, that fire seems like it's even gotten bigger in back of you since we talked to you last.
From the smoke plume standpoint, it definitely has. And what Mike Nelson was talking about, number one, the heat. It is toasty out here, and the wind. Take a look at the Highway 83 Flying Horse Club Drive sign. That has been whipping around, and that's that's in the ground pretty good. Behind that sign, you can see these 3 water trucks that are staged. I talked with Colorado Springs Police. They're being staged essentially for wherever they may be needed. Right now, apparently there is not a need for this extra water, but it's being placed here on Highway 83 just in case. You can see it staged just to the west of where the smoke is. I want to come farther down to the south on Highway 83 and show you some of the heavy equipment that has arrived. It was here the last time we talked. Again, this would be used to go draw fire lines in the perimeter around the fire to keep it from growing anymore. But so far, again, these 3 pieces of heavy equipment are just being staged. I also talked with Colorado Springs Police about this road that is right behind me that we saw someone come out with a trailer. This is a dead-end road behind me, so there's no access to get into the fire area through Flying Horse Club Drive in the direction of the fire. Now, where the smoke is, Mike, as you mentioned, it looks fairly impressive. I will say at least it's not black anymore generally. You can still see the areas of black on the far south side and on the far north side. And as I say that, one of these pieces of heavy equipment that is on the back of this semi is being moved on Highway 83, likely to that north edge of the fire to draw some fire lines. And the north edge is where we've seen the helicopter picking up water and not dropping water on the north edge, but where it picks up water from that pond. One other thing I want to point out to you guys, Mike and Ann, is this home in the foreground. This is the only home I can see from ground level. It looks very close to where the smoke is right now. I hope it's just my vantage point that I can't see a lot of trees behind it and that it goes on for maybe a quarter or a half of a mile. But that smoke is creeping closer to that home. You can see the roof creeping out of the trees. So we're going to keep a close eye on that as this fire continues to develop in the Black Forest area.
Just now seeing that the evacuation boundaries have changed. South of Hodgen, north of Shoup, west of Volmer, and east of Peregrine Way. That's from the El Paso County Sheriff. That's new information just in, so that must be, boy, I'm sorry, I'm just reading as I'm trying to speak at the same time here.
Getting some new information. That's from the El Paso County PI. Right. We also understand some firefighters may be trying to reach some people who may be trapped in a home, trying to get through the smoke and flames to get to that area. We're hearing that from our source at the Gazette newspaper there, Tack Landrock, one of our reporters, also working on that information for us. We are told that the situation this afternoon is so fluid, and they have tried very hard. We're looking now at some videotape of some of the homes that went up this afternoon. It was just remarkable to sit and watch this happen. I mean, it came up so fast. This fire has been burning, and I'm just estimating now, Phil Tenser of our group upstairs that runs the Denver channel and do such a fine job there, started a clock when we first got the report on this fire. So this has been burning for about 4 hours. And in this 4 hours, it has been unbelievably destructive right in front of our eyes. The number of homes that have gone up. We just saw a helicopter. This is videotape, by the way, you're looking at now. The helicopter making the water drops in that area, trying to do its best to protect what property it can. And of course, we could see all of the staging that's taking place on the west side of the fire. The east side is the area that we don't have eyes on right now, and we don't know what all is going on there.
And I think that's the frustrating part for anyone watching this. Folks who live in the area, who have had to leave their homes and pack up this afternoon, or anyone across the state who's sitting at home watching this. There's still very little information about this fire. We are getting some information regarding the evacuations from the El Paso County Sheriff's Department, but this is an area that's population of about 13,000 people. Homes are very spread out, very difficult to reach. We've been watching these water drops, thankfully, within about the last hour or so. Again, this is not live right now. This is all videotape that we're watching right now because Air Tracker had to run and get some gas so they could refuel to bring us more live pictures. But to sit and watch these homes destroyed right in front of your eyes, just a very, very sad situation here.